Y'all, this reading is for Diddy. Welcome to the door side, where all the evil reside. I have watched this man over the years. He ain't never been no good. Like, I always got bad vibes about this man. Always. I could actually see the indentions in his forehead. He's a pure demon. He has no kind of emotion. He's evil. He's a sociopath. He's a narcissist. He's willing to do whatever to make himself feel unhuman. He have a huge God complex. Now now the congregation is gathered around the gallows. The gallows. They didn't split the doggone way while the executioners walk him to the doggone gallows. A lot of these stories that we be seeing are only recycled stories from, in my mind, it's like medieval times. You got your kings, your queens, you got the peasants, you got the thieves, you got the killers, you got it's just medieval, just in modern fashion. That's how I see it, y'all. But this dude has done so much. He's been connected to so much evil. It's ridiculous. And now he didn't sit up here and he didn't prove that he was down for whatever. He didn't show Master that he can be submissive. He can do as he say do. And he will abide about it. Now all of a sudden, because they didn't protect him all these years. Let's just face it. This dude, Cassie, the twins' mom, Biggie, Tupac, and it's a host of them. It's a long line. When I tell you all the energies or spirits that hover around this man because of his evil doing, it's ridiculous. It's by the hundreds, maybe the thousands. He done did some dirt. And he just so dehuman. He's not human. He's demonic. My opinion, y'all. I'm just only speaking from what I see from around him. He has so much on earth and in death to pay for because he didn't have a conscience. Diddy loves no one but himself. He's his own God, and you gonna respect that. I'm doing a reading on him today because we the people want to know how evil he. We already know how evil Diddy is, but I want to know what his energy is like right now. I do. I want to know what he's feeling. Because the dude he don't have no feelings. He have no feelings. He already showed the high powers that he willing to do whatever, whenever, for whatever. Yeah, I done did all this and didn't even prepare myself. I was just so happy to be at home and to feel comfortable, period. I be out there tired. But I read stuff or whatever. But this is not about me, y'all. This is about Diddy, the devil. He done so much, and it's to his own people. He did the most to his own people to get ahead. It's crazy. Spirit. I want to tap into Diddy's energy. I want to tap into Diddy's energy. I'm going to tap into Diddy's energy. Diddy, 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 Diddy. P. Diddy, P. Diddy, P. Diddy. This man, what is he facing? What has he done to get this domino effect? Everybody coming out the woodworks on this man's and sisters. Everybody coming out the woodworks. We know it's hard for him to have any emotions. If it ain't about him, it ain't about nothing. What's going on with P. Diddy? Spirit guys, angels and angels. Come here, P. Diddy. Come here. Come here, energy. Come here, energy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. Come here, angels. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. Uh-oh. Bam. Isolation, insecurity, worry, financial loss, and poverty. And that's what we seeing. Is in the upright. He didn't start isolating himself because every time you turn around, there's another case, there's another allegation. I believe, like, where there is smoke, there is fire. I believe he's in a position to where he's vulnerable to all this. Him paying out Cassie he was trying to prevent it, but it backfired. It just opened a gateway, a portal. Now it's like a domino effect, whether they lying or not. And I believe this last dude, the story don't make sense to me. The last dude, which I think he's a music producer, if I'm not mistaken. He was talking about how P. Diddy funneled him and all that stuff. That's gonna be my part two. I'm gonna leave it alone. But it's a domino effect. Financial loss, we see he losing a lot. And I believe it's gonna be some criminal. Right now, all these are civil cases. It's going, they want the money. But I believe it's finna be some criminal. The feds are gonna be involved. It's gonna be federal. They gonna do him like they did R. Kelly. And poverty it's after his money. It's about his money. It's about him thinking he too big and can't be touched. What we seeing now is only what they want us to see. Y'all gotta understand that part. That's not what they showing us. Is not the reason why this man is being done like this. Why he's being exposed. It never is. But they finna eat at his pockets. So we got the Five of Pentacles. That's the first card that popped up out on him. Bam. Now let me get finished with it. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Show me that it's fake. Show me that it's fake. There's too many, y'all. But we got the we got the they all fell out, but I checked the bottom, y'all. I got the bottom. We got giving up, overwhelmed, overly protective. And it's the Seven of Wands in reverse. Giving up, overwhelmed. He's stressed, y'all. And he overwhelmed. He overly protective of his children because he feel like it's a hit on him. He's been getting threatened. And his children are really all he have in this moment. So he trying to keep them like close to him and protected because all his all the evil stuff he done, those shadows messing with him. So he being highly defensive. He being highly protective of his family and the people that's close to him. He just like paranoid. This man is in a mental state out this world. He done so much evil. He don't know where it's coming from. That's just how bad it is. That's the one I got out from the bottom. But I'm gonna do my little 3-man spread. 3-card spread. Bring your energy to me, Daddy. Give me your energy. Give me your energy. Show me your energy. Daddy. Pop Daddy, Daddy. Pop Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Pop Daddy. Okay, resistance to change. Are able to move on. He in a paranoid state, y'all. He don't want to. He just want to be still. He's so worried. He just in a standstill. And this card is a death card. It's the death card. I hope y'all can see. It's a death card. Resistant to change, unable to move. He is pretty much a prison in his own home. He's not mentally thinking. It's almost like they get this God complex and they be wanting more and more and more and more. And he then disrespected somebody of power. See, they'll protect you till you start wanting your independence. This card also is telling me something else too. I hate speaking stuff into existence. But Diddy is planning something huge, something big. And we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. Yeah, I'm on my word. Uh-oh. We got the judgment card. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, absolute. See, he gonna have to, he repent. He gonna have to repent. He done did so much dirt, y'all. He done did so much dirt. To everything is coming full circle now. But see, they line you up from the beginning. We've been hearing rumors about this man doing such and such and such and such for decades now. So this is him being, this is his judgment. This is him being called to the doggone gallows. And then they follow behind this card right here, y'all. The death in the reverse. Judgment. And it's absolution. So this was bound to happen. It was gonna happen. And you see the angels calling. The angels is blowing their horn. The angels calling in. It's calling in for these. If y'all can, I don't know y'all can see, but those shadows in the back. Look at those shadows in the back. This man, he's been hunted by his past. And we see him, we see him on this side. But it's way deeper on the other side, y'all. It's way deeper. He done did some foul mess. And now he paying for it. Indecision, confusion, information overload. And that's all he doing is in his head. This is just the Two of Swords in the reverse. He got to make some decisions, but he confused about the decisions that he got to make because there is no win. There is no win, and these higher ups are not gonna stop. Once they open their gate, See, it's more. It's more. It's more than what we seeing. It's more. And it's almost like they got the pressure around his neck. They need him to make a decision. He knows so much. He done so much. And we can see him going into, if his family protect him, we won't see him. But if somebody really want to show us how he is mentally, it's a mess. Like they doing Wendy Williams, Diddy is the same way. He very paranoid. He done started talking to himself. I mean, it's bad. He don't know who he can trust. He like somebody from his inner circle and set him up. But the higher power will make it seem like you the person. They put you on the forefront. You be the face of it all. He don't know where it's coming from. But he do, because he's smart. He do know. He do know. He not resting. He not doing none of that, y'all. They on his head. They on his head. He's not enjoying nothing. He's self-medicating. And that's gonna cause they make him way more paranoid. He don't trust his kids. He think people are really out to get him. It's driving him crazy, y'all. The pressure is so bad, it's weighing on his heart. That's how bad it is. That's how bad this pressure is on him. You don't know who to trust. Let me see how many cards that was, y'all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm pulling another one. Soul searching. Interscopic. Introspection. Being alone. Inner guidance. And that's what he doing. He going mentally like insane. And spirit letting him know to soul search. You got to do a lot of soul searching. He need to be alone, which he have been going because he don't trust nobody. He don't trust nothing that's going on. Everybody turning on him. The 2 of Cups in reverse. It's somebody personally, somebody he was in partner with. Breakup, imbalance in a relationship, lack of harmony. It was one of his business partners. A big time somebody that got pulled higher up that he was in partnership with. And they showed him that, no nigga, we running this. What you thought this was? Even the doggone lawsuit with Cassie. That was a setup. Cassie was talked into pursuing this lawsuit. She had a case. Cassie really just wanted to leave it alone. She didn't want to have nothing else to do with that man. She just seen how evil he get. But she didn't know that once she sued him, when she went on to sue him, that it was gonna break and condition him. She was so skeptical about doing it. She just didn't want no parts of him. The moment she did that, that just broke that doggone solid, what he thought was solid wall he had up against him and his committee, the people that loved him as if he was a god. She just broke down the barrier for them to come on in. If y'all understand what I'm saying. He always been protecting, they just needed an opening. And Cassie was the opening. He thought if he went on and paid her, that it was going to shut everything down. But it was the opposite. Because he listened to his lawyers. He listened to other people. Just go on and pay or get it over with, because to shut down, you know what else is going to come along. What else is going to come about? See, what we hearing now is just still rumors. Just rumors. But it's so, in the background, it's so chaotic for this man. And it's well deserved. All these shadows surround this man. He have taken so many souls, so much energy to monsterify himself. Them higher ups ain't showing him nothing, but he ain't nothing but a man. The power they gave him, that's the power they're taking back from him. Look at that. This is the Seven of Cups. Temptation, illusion, the divisionary tactics. That's all this is. See, this is just what I'm explaining. This is everything that glitter and gold. This dude have played so many parts. He done played the doggone mule. He done played the save. He done played the puppet. He done proved how loyal he was to these people. At some time or point, he felt like he was big enough. His money was long enough to be a partner. Because he done did so many of his people, which are the sacrificial lambs. He done did so many of them wrong. He done did so much dirt to these people on the behalf of showing the higher ups how loyal he was to them. He's an energy vampire. He needs so much energy after the people that looked up to him. A snake, he ain't nothing but a snake. Temptation, illusion, diversionary tactics. And what they said also, the powers that be got us believing it's one thing, got the majority of the world believing it's one thing, when it's something totally different. I think of him being a clown too. That's the bottom card, y'all. Emotional, immature, creative block. Page of Cups. They got him stuck. Everything he do is tantrum. Because he don't know what's next. He don't know what's going to come out. What's next. He don't know. But they've been, over the years, they done built up so many talents against, they got so much information on this man. It's ridiculous. He just sitting still because he don't know what's going to happen next. He don't know what they're going to expose on him next. That's it. I'm going to do the Dark Mirror cards to see that demon side. And then I'm going to close it out. This part one, y'all. This Diddy by himself. I'm going to come back with part two. Show me Diddy. Show me Diddy, spirit guides. Angels and sisters. Show me Diddy. Show me Diddy. Show me Diddy. The child I was meant to be. Now he realizing that he didn't got himself caught up. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda. He seen that them people, he's seeing now that he was the puppet. He wasn't the guy. He was just they dangled him. He got so much stuff he got to give back. And he ain't got enough in him to give back. He ain't got enough in him. It's his feminine side, y'all. Naked before the stars. Personality disorder. I'm not a doctor, but this showing me that he have a personality. It's spirit acknowledging There's a masculine energy and there's most definitely a feminine energy where he's playing like he's a woman. He's impersonating a woman. He act like a woman, very feminine, and that she's a personality. He really believed that he's this woman, and she's very seductive. She's very intimidating, very lucid, and it's always when he's under the influence. He had multiple personalities, to be quite honest, and she just one. She just one. Spirit acknowledging that. It's about his sex, his sexual. Allowing, just showing us that's just a part. That's just one portion. That's not everything. Look, fated to suffer. In the reverse. If it in the other, we got this witch giving this. Y'all done heard of the story. I believe it's Sleeping Beauty, where she had no, it wasn't sleep. Was it Sleeping Beauty? A witch came along and gave her the apple. She bit the apple and she fell asleep. Fed and poison. He knew what he was dealing with. He just didn't know that they were going to turn on him. He been very loyal. But at the same time, he felt like this been going on for a long time, and he really wanted his chains off. These people be thinking that they do the dirt, they play the game. You know, at some point in time, it's time for them, they want to fall back from it. No, they got to keep on sacrificing. This time he got to sacrifice himself. He didn't sacrifice all these people and it still wasn't enough. All these people around him, he didn't sacrifice. Now, either he take the poison or he sacrifice somebody else. It's a dirty game, man. None of this is happening by happenstance. Somebody created this situation. Somebody created it. So they're destroying it. They made him think that he was a gatekeeper. He's nothing. He wasn't nothing but he was a slave watcher. He watched over the other slaves. Now he done showed his disobedience to the slave master. And they give him his lashes. Now either you eat the apple or you give it to somebody else to eat the apple. He didn't want to eat it. He didn't want to give it to nobody else to eat it. So now he got to eat it. His own poison. And he shall suffer by it. He's going to suffer. Ooh. Fragmentation. They only showing us things in fragments. They leaving it to the people to put it together. But we ain't got to put it together because they only showing us what they want us to see. Like I say, it's way worse in the background. They just setting y'all up for what's to come. If Diddy gonna... I just see him begging and pleading for them to stop doing what they doing. He gonna fall all the way out the light. This is it. This is over with. He's over with. But all those souls he done took, dead or alive, they hunt him. They just giving us pieces of it. And want us to put it together because they still iffing at him. They iffing. If we did this, what would you do? What can you do? No revenge. He's not going to fight back. He can't fight back. They got too much evidence on him. The more he fight back, the worse they get. The more he fight back, the more they going to put out on his tail. powers that be. He got his it's in the reverse. But upright, you see he ready for war. He ready to fight back. But nah. Cause the more he give them pushback, the more they gonna out something else about him. We gonna start seeing more gruesome, more grimy. It's so bad they got videotape of Diddy doing some evil stuff. Not just the sexual stuff. It's worse. When you think of a true monster, a demon, a devil, it's Diddy. That's all I'm saying, y'all. They making him pay. Blinded by pain. See, he don't have no emotions. He don't feel nothing. Their God complex made him like they made him untouchable, made him untangible, made his skin thick. He couldn't be penetrated unless he wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? They just showing him he ain't nothing. So he had to be blinded by the pain. He ignore what's going on in the outside world. Although it bothers him, he see it, but he ignore it. He ain't entertaining it. He feels so betrayed by the powers that be because he didn't play the game. He didn't been loyal. He didn't follow the rules. He done made so many sacrifices. And they still did him like this. They still did him the same way that other people have been done. One more, y'all, and I'm gonna close it out. Because I just wanted to do his reading alone. I'm coming with the other ones too. But they got him at the stake. They got the rope around his neck. The moment he uttered something to defend himself. After this, because you remember, y'all heard what he said. When the rumors started first coming out, it was about Jamie Foxx. He said he ain't have nothing to do with it because the rumor was Jamie Foxx was exposing stories about his parties or whatever. He said he didn't have nothing to do with it. Right after that, y'all start seeing all these other allegations, these people saying that he have violated them in some type of way. Nigga, shut your mouth. We not playing with you. So he actually act like nothing's happening. But he see what's happening. But he pretends around the people that know him that ain't nothing happening. It's going to blow over. When the powers that be, they got that rope around his neck. While the other people, the judges, the protesters, are standing around the gallows, waiting for their hour, their time, for them executioners to pull their little shaft open. You can't win with these people. You can't be that rich and that powerful being a good person, a good soul. You just can't. He didn't know all those shadows stayed close to him. All those energies, those entities, those souls that he destroyed. Wherever he went, they was right behind him. People manifest their faith. They contribute to it. And Diddy is a prime example of that. That's what I'm trying to... Okay, this is the last call, y'all. Trumpet of lies in reverse. Like I said before, where there's smoke, there is fire. Spirit letting us know It's true. He didn't protect himself because he thought they had his back the whole time. He thought that they was gonna keep on protecting him because he do their dirty deeds. You don't win. And then now they siphon his money, his deals, his business deals and everything from him. They making him a poor man. So when they come with these federal charges, he won't be able to fight the case. He got so much that he up against, it's ridiculous. So he go numb. He play numb. He play like he don't hear, see, or feel nothing that's going on. His lawyers playing the same game. And that's another thing. He don't know who to trust, y'all. He done did so much dirt. He know they at his door. They know he know they watching. See, this I know what they putting out is like BS. What we seeing, what we hearing, the rumors that they putting out right now is BS. They building a narrative. They building. So the people already believe what they gonna expose, the real stuff. He trying to be quiet. He know not to defend himself. He hoping that all this will go away. But it's not. All right, y'all. This Kimmy Renee Piper. This reading was for entertainment purposes only. And I'll be back with part 2 shortly. Y'all have a blessed one. Bye.